Hey everybody, Jay here with another house update. Well, as you can see today, we've got our new windows. So we're going to be replacing these these ones here. You can see they're all fogged. You can see there's actually water in between the two panes of glass there. The seal has broken on three of them. Um, so we've got our scaffolding set up here today, and we got all the dry rot replaced. So we basically cut out all of the old rotten wood, replaced it with some good strong new wood, and we're going to be properly flashing this as we go along as well. So you can see part of the problem we had here, the window fit down into this notch, and what's happening over time, the water is coming down and hitting the window and then working into this groove, and then it's starting to rot out the wood. And this is definitely not the proper way to install a window. So what we're doing now is cutting that notch off of there. We're flashing it with this window flashing tape all the way around, so that if water does get behind there, it sheds outward. And then we'll replace that um, that that tongue or that notch with some new trim boards that are treated for outdoor use. So today we're flashing the new windows and the old windows properly. So you can see what we're doing here. We've got our flashing tape all the way around the window, and then we've got this drip edge here. So our trim board is going to go underneath here. So if any water comes down, hits the window, it flows out, it goes over the flashing, and then it'll hit this drip edge, and then it'll come out over. So our siding, it doesn't go, we don't want the water to come behind the siding. That's what happened last time, and if you recall, completely rotted out this wall. So this is the proper way to flash it, keep the water out and keep it from rotting. And here is the finished product. So it looks a lot better than it did before. That old siding had faded and actually turned blue. So now we've got it back to the correct color. Got rid of all that rotten wood. We've got cedar tone treated. So what you're looking there at, the framing around those windows, that's actually AC2, commonly known as green treat. But this new stuff that they've got, they add some brown stain to the mix. So they call it brown treat or cedar tone treated. And I absolutely love this stuff. You get the durability of an AC2 treated product, but then you get the aesthetics of a more natural looking wood color. It's basically maintenance free. I mean, for all intents and purposes, this is going to last for a very long time. And you can see now we've got everything's weather stripped behind the wood, and we've got our metal flashing here as we transition from the wood to the vinyl. So if any water does get behind the wood here, we've got the flashing tape, which will cause the water to flow down, and then it'll get kicked out from this metal strip, so it goes over the siding, not behind the siding like it was for so many years previously. So when you're flashing windows like this, it's extremely important that you do the flashing correct, because if you don't, you end up with major wood damage, dry rot. And it's like doing shingles on a house. You want to start at the bottom and lap everything so it overlaps. So any water that does get behind there is going to flow down and out and not get behind your finished surfaces.